welcome to COMANDOLIN. Today taking a look at the easiest song I could think of, and this can be your very first song, certainly your first country song, but this can be your very first song in general on the mandolin. We're talking 2 chords, 2 fingers, and a very well-known common melody. So this is a great place to jump in. And it just so happens to be a country classic and a staple of what I call the acoustic barroom genre. So if you've got acoustic guitar playing buddies, they're gonna know this and probably play it. What I'm gonna do, we'll do it in stages. First we'll just look at the 2 chords and how to make those 2 fingers, 3 strings, super easy. We'll look at the 2 chords, then we'll look at a bare bones version of the melody. So if you wanna play a little lead, here's one that's got 4 notes and uses 1 extra finger. And then lastly, we'll look at kind of a more complete, fleshed out version of the melody. Still super easy, just a couple more notes. And then, hey, we're just gonna jump right in. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe down below. COMANDOLIN, there are a lot of these lessons and tutorials and things. Of course, there will be links in the description for all the usual suspects, your Patreon, where we do a lot of exclusive content, and that's where we can do one-on-one lessons and stuff over there. You know, the PayPal, Merch Store, Facebook, all the usual stuff. Most importantly, of course, let me know where you're watching from the world so I can put a pin on my map for you. But let's not ramble anymore. We'll jump right in here and check out Jambalaya. All right, so let's jump right in here. And like I said, we're going to do this in kind of stages. And our most basic level we're going to do here, we're just going to play the chords, the 2 chords of the song, which will allow you in about 30 seconds here to jam along with this song with all your buddies and stuff here. So 2 chords, we're only going to use the bottom 3 strings here. And we're going to do a C chord, which is 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, get this little angle, and the open G. So there's our C chord. There's chord number 1. All we're going to do is swap positions with our fingers here. Yoink! Here we go. 3rd fret on the D string, 2nd fret of the A string. This is our other chord, G7. So C, this angle, G7, this angle. This is the whole song as far as the chords go. So we're going to build everything kind of around this. And here's the simple little rhythm we want to use. It's just, you'll just hit the bottom string and the chord. And establish yourself a little rhythm here. And switch chords. Get it up to speed. Now you might notice here sometimes I'm picking up a little string on the upstroke as well. Just however it kind of comes out naturally. But here's our basic rhythm. It's just the chunk rhythm, as I like to call it. Something, something. Fish son of a gun, like fun on the bayou. I don't really know the words. Something about gumbo and bayou. But this is the... So just do this and right away you can start playing this with any of your buddies. All right, so there's the chords. Let's check out some simple little melodies and leads we can do here. All right, so let's look at like the most simple, basic form of the melody that if you're playing along with your buddies and one of them, you know, they give you the look that, you know, here we go, let's play something. Here's something you can throw in the mix right away. So all we're going to do, nothing happens differently with these 2 fingers. You're still going to be going between this chord and this chord. So as far as those 2 fingers, that's all that happens. All we're going to do is use this finger on the 5th fret right here and right here. And we're going to use those shapes and those notes, and we're going to, you know, play the melody. So, you know, here comes a plane. I'm always hoping it isn't too loud on camera. But so here we go. We're doing this, right? I'm going to try to play over the plane. We're just chunking along. right here, your singer looks at you. What do? Here's something we can do. All right, what were we doing there? Real simple. We've got our C chord here just like before, but all we're going to do instead of hitting the whole C chord, just hit this note, the bottom note of the C chord, 2nd fret of the D string. And our little in-between note is going to be the 5th fret of the D string. So we're just going 2, 5, and then you'll pick up the top note of your chord. So these fingers just stay in place. And you're just kind of walking up here, 2, 5, 3. The rhythm, you know, as you're thinking about the melody, kind of has like a little stutter feel. Dun, 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 dun. But to try to incorporate that, but just singing along in your head, and you're just playing the melody here. From here, we'll just go back to our other chord and do the same thing. Walking here, the bottom note, 5th, and the top note. Back to the C chord again. Do the same thing. The last time, we'll do that twice. Come up here, pick up 5th fret of the other string, the A string. And lead that back into your C chord. So all together. All right, so there's the most kind of the bare bones form of the melody, and you can throw that in and rock with your buddies right away. And what we're going to do now, let's just embellish that just a little bit to kind of more accurately follow the whole melody through, and we'll kind of spice it up just a bit. All right, so let's look at that one more time and flesh that melody out just a little bit more here. So we're coming off, we've just done this way. And honestly, I mean, that is 85% of the melody right there. We're just going to add a couple things here. Let's start off here. We'll go back to the start of the verse. That part's the same. Now the second time, we can kind of follow that melody down there. We're on our 2nd chord, our G7 here, 3 and 2. And all we have to do, we'll hit that twice. Then just lift this finger off. So you get that open A. And then back here, the same 2 notes. 5, where your finger's always going to go. And then you just kind of land back in that C chord. But here's our melody note. So you're going to emphasize that, because our melody goes. You're just going to kind of keep playing the chords around it. So we've wound up with this. Repeat that first part again. Now for the kind of the ending melody, it's the same thing. We're just going to do it slightly differently, and it's just going to involve this finger going on this string as we have been. From this note, 2nd fret, where we already are, so nothing has to happen, to this note. Just kind of going back and forth twice. And then just like before, back up here, 5th fret of the A. And landing back on that C chord. Again, the chords just keep doing what they've always been doing. We're just adding little notes with this finger and that open string. right here, you can keep going and do more of that chorus melody. And nothing changes with the two fingers here. All we're going to do is start picking up this top string, which we've been avoiding until now. That's our melody note. Just come down here, hit that note where your finger already is. Nothing has to happen. Lift that off so you get the open A. And come right back into our other chord. And it sounds nice to slide into it. Start on the frets below 1 and 2. And slide up to 2 and 3. You can really kind of spice it up there. But it's just, you know, a little embellishment, hardly necessary. You know, you can just go right to it. Do that kind of walking down melody again. And again, it's that same little, you know, the son of a gun will have big fun, the same, you know, the ending tag melody. You're on this chord just like before. All you're doing, just this finger on this string, going back and forth between that note and this note. So nothing moves here, just like before. You're just making the melody in your mind with these notes. Sweet, that's all there is to it. Just these two chords and a few notes with that finger right there, and you can go to town. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in today for a look at Jambalaya, Hank Williams classic. Works great on the 8-stringer. Not only a fun educational, you know, beginning song that kind of teaches how to play some chords, but I mean, it's one you're going to need in the musical tool bag anyway, because it's going to come up, so you might as well know it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have everybody here, and see you next time.